So recently, there has been a lot of drama surrounding the Roblox game Steal A Brainrot after it won the Roblox Innovation Awards. A lot of people are saying that the win was completely undeserved and even rigged from the start. That backlash only fueled even more controversy, with many players pointing out that most of the game's brainrots are actually AI generated, and it didn't even stop there. There were tweets being spread about certain brainrots, like the Bomberado Crocodilla and the Tralala Tralala, having really controversial ties. Some of these even mock God, while others make inappropriate comments about children in Palestine and Gaza being bombed. That's seriously messed up, and in this video, I will be going over everything. But before we get into the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, YouTube's new hype feature affects how well videos perform, so please hype this one up in order to help spread the truth. Before we get into the newest drama surrounding Steal A Brainrot, let's do a quick recap of how the game even came to be. Just a few months ago, it was revealed that Steal A Brainrot had completely copied another Roblox game called Steal A Character. Steal A Character came out first in April 2025 and was quickly growing, but only a month later, Steal A Brainrot appeared, sharing almost the exact same layout, mechanics, and design. The only real difference was swapping characters for brainrots and slapping on a Roblox stud texture. Because of that, Steal A Character died almost overnight, while Steal A Brainrot blew up on TikTok with rage clips of kids getting mad when their brainrots were stolen. The game now averages nearly 1 million players at a time, but that success came at the cost of originality. To make matters worse, Big Studios swooped in and bought partial ownership of the game and loaded it with pay-to-win mechanics and overpriced microtransactions, which is exactly what they've done to other games before. It's a textbook example of content theft being rewarded by Roblox's broken algorithm, and that's why so many people are furious that Steal A Brainrot somehow walked away with Best Creative Direction at the Roblox Innovation Awards. Think about it, this is a game that stole its entire baseplate, used AI to generate most of its designs, and slapped studs on everything, and Roblox somehow decided that it was worth celebrating as innovation. It just doesn't add up. And if you think that I'm the only one who feels this way, just look at how people reacted. The backlash was immediate. One person summed it up perfectly, saying, "Stolen game won, how did this even win? Girl Garden is much more creative." Another pointed out, "How did this win Best Creative Direction? It's just a game about getting brainrot characters from a line and stealing them. That's really it." Others went even harder, calling it one of the most uncreative experiences they've ever seen, and mocking the fact that all you do is pick Italian brainrots from a line and steal them from other players. Even Laughability called it out, saying that the concept was stolen from Steal A Character, the style ripped off from Grow a Garden, and almost all the designs were generated by AI. His main question summed it up. Of all awards, how did this win the Creativity Award? Some posts even went viral, like one that said, "Name a Roblox game that has better creative direction than this game," followed with, "The answer is literally every game." And beyond that, the memes started pouring in, with people calling the game AI-generated slop, and even joking that Roblox would give a Creativity Award to on a plate if it had tycoon elements. The message from the community is pretty clear. Nobody thinks Steal A Brainrot deserved this award, but the controversy didn't just stop at plagiarism or AI spam. After the award win, people didn't just call out the lack of originality, they started pointing out something way darker about the actual brainrots themselves. In the replies under Roblox's own post announcing the award, people began sharing translations of the songs and the characters these brainrots are based on, and what came out is honestly disturbing. Take Tralala Tralala for example. At first it just looks like another silly design, but when you actually look into it, the lyrics it's tied to are filled with pure blasphemy. The translation literally says, "Tralala Tralala, damn God and damn Allah. I was with my son Murderado playing Fortnite when all of a sudden my grandma shows up to tell us that the asshole burger had invited us to dinner to eat a puree of..." I don't need to explain how disgusting that is. Mocking both God and Allah like that is not just offensive, it's one of the strongest religious slurs you can say in Italian culture. This is really disgusting, and it's absolutely not okay to make fun of religion like this, especially when Roblox is giving this game an award for creative direction. And then there's Bombardero Crocodillo, which is somehow even worse. The translation for this one says, "Bombardillo Crocodillo, a flying alligator that flies around children in Gaza and Palestine, doesn't believe in Allah, and loves bombs." That's what one of these brainrots is tied to. A Roblox game being celebrated in front of millions of people has characters that mock religion and literally joke about children in Palestine and Gaza. That is beyond inappropriate, and it's horrifying that something like this has been allowed to get this far. People were outraged when this came out. One reply under Roblox's post said it outright, saying, "Stop supporting Steal A Brainrot, it promotes AI-generated that talks bad about God/Allah and the kids in Gaza and Palestine," and honestly, they're right. This isn't some harmless meme or edgy joke. It's offensive, it's disgusting, and it has no place in a Roblox game, let alone one being rewarded on the biggest stage of the year. Roblox is showing once again that they don't actually care about what's being put on their platform as long as it's making them money. And here's the thing, as of right now, both of these characters are still obtainable in the game. They haven't been removed, they haven't been addressed, nothing. Speaking of this character, I have this character myself in Steal A Brainrot, so I know for a fact that this character is still in-game. If these developers are specializing in brainrots and building their entire game around them, then they should absolutely know what the translations are. And if they don't, that's just gross negligence. You don't get to profit off of content you didn't even bother to research, especially when it's tied to mocking religion and joking about children. Either way, it's unacceptable, whether they knew and didn't care or didn't know because they never bothered to check. But honestly, the blame doesn't just stop with these developers. The real problem here is Roblox themselves. Roblox didn't just let this game slide, they rewarded it, put it on a stage, and called it one of the most creative games of the year, and even gave it spotlight in front of millions of players. That's not just negligence, that's Roblox actively endorsing a game filled with stolen ideas, AI spam, offensive content, and pay-to-win mechanics. So the real question is, what does this say about Roblox's priorities? Because clearly it's not originality, it's not safety, and it's definitely not accountability. It's whatever game makes them the most money, no matter how it got there. And this all ties into other huge problems with Steal A Brainrot, the monetization. Because on top of everything else, the game is absolutely loaded with pay-to-win mechanics and overpriced microtransactions. The developers and Dubik Studios didn't just steal a baseplate and throw in AI-generated characters, they also built the game to squeeze as much money out of kids as possible. You've got lucky blocks set at ridiculous prices, for example the Mythic block which is at 175 Robux, the Brainrot God block at 599 Robux, and the Secret block at 2,399 Robux, which is nearly $30 in real-life money just for a single roll. And even then, the rarest characters only have a 1% drop rate. That means you'd have to spend over 20,000 Robux, nearly $200, just to guarantee unlocking one. And it doesn't even stop there. The game has the Galactic Spin, which is literally a slot machine for kids. You pay Robux to spin a wheel with flashy colors and sound effects for a 1% chance at the best reward. And of course, they throw in free spins and daily discounts to keep kids hooked and keep coming back for more. On top of that, there are boosts like server luck for 249 Robux that only last 15 minutes, fake discounted starter packs to trick players into buying, and even an admin panel game pass priced at $7,500, which is nearly $100 for commands in a single Roblox game. And if that wasn't enough, you can also buy raw in-game cash with the highest option costing 2,500 Robux for $1 million of currency. It's disgusting because this game isn't even marketed to older players who might understand how financially that is. It's designed for kids. TikTok clips of little kids raging, trading, and grinding are exactly what fuels its popularity, and instead of protecting those players, Roblox and Dubik are milking them dry through manipulative design and gambling-style mechanics. And again, Roblox is fine with it because they get a cut of every single Robux purchase. That's why this game didn't just win an award, it was practically guaranteed to win. Because Roblox isn't rewarding creativity, they're rewarding cash flow. And I just also want to make something clear. I don't want to single out Steal A Brainrot here because this isn't just about one game. Dubik Studios has a big track record of doing the exact same thing. One of their larger games, Grow a Garden, has the same pay-to-win mechanics, the same overpriced microtransactions, and the same manipulative design choices built to drain money out of kids. But anyways, that's another topic for another video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and be sure to like the video, subscribe with notifications on, and comment your thoughts on the whole situation down below. I'll be reading through all of them, and I really want to hear what you think. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.